Is the result of a game. Victory at the cost of pain. Like a freight train, you're tied to the tracks.
How's it going, everyone? You got Corey here, aka Mega-Crasher, and I welcome you guys back to a brand new video. Now, in this video, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing something that we haven't done in well over a year, and I'm particularly excited to be bringing this back, and that is none other than the series Mega-Crasher Creates a Mega. Now, in this video here, we are going to be examining the 6th generation Y legendary known as Yveltal. Now, this Pokemon has always been one of my personal favorites due to design, typing, stats, move pool, etc. I mean, this Pokemon, honestly, is really freaking awesome, and in my opinion, definitely one of the best competitive legendaries there is to date. But what would happen if we gave it access to Mega Evolution? And that is why I'm here, to give it exactly that, and to make this Pokemon even more broken in competitive play. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys do dig this video, then please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and also comment down below what you guys think about what would happen if Yveltal got access to Mega Evolution. And also, ladies and gentlemen, comment down below on what Pokemon you would like to see me give a Mega Evolution to. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and let's get started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so taking a look at Yveltal, you can just tell that thing reeks of awesomeness and also reeks of destruction as well. So, first things first, let's take a look at the fact that it is a dark flying type, which, in my opinion, is one of the best typings, and it's surprisingly good defensively, too. You wouldn't think that flying type Pokemon are that good defensively, especially given the fact that it's weak to Stealth Rocks and all that junk, but this Pokemon itself is actually really freaking good. So, with that, it has the ability Dark Aura, which is an ability that boosts the power of Dark-type moves by 33% on both sides of the field. So even the opponent, if they are wielding Dark-type moves, can benefit from this ability. Now, we take a look at the stats, really looking at the defenses here first. We got ourselves 126 on the HP, followed by 95 defense and 98 special defense. So, this Pokemon is relatively bulky, and that is because of its gargantuan HP stat. Now, taking a look at its offenses here, it's really good with base 131 attack and 131 on the special attack, and it's got base 99 speed, which is a very interesting number. It does fall short, though, of the average threshold of base 100 speed, so it will most likely be outsped by a lot of base 100 speed Pokemon and above. But this Pokemon right here, you know, it doesn't matter if you outspeed it. It is really difficult to one-hit KO, given the fact that it is naturally bulky. But what would happen, though, if Mega-Yveltal was a thing? Well, let's go ahead and let's take a look at an idea here. Now, this Pokemon is already a bringer of destruction in more ways than one, but allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to present you guys with Mega-Yveltal here. Woo-wee! And let me tell you something, man. This is going to be very problematic for a lot of Pokemon in the Ubers tier, if you are familiar with Smogon. Now, this Pokemon right here, it gains access to this Mega Evolution, and upon Mega Evolving, you notice that it has a lot more crystal-like appendages and growths coming from its body, giving it a more rugged look. Now, with that being said, it loses the flying typing and it now becomes a dark steel typing. Now, while it may be weak to fighting by 4 times, here's the thing. You have the ability Filter, which combats its weaknesses to the likes of fire, fighting, and ground, which happens to be all 3 of its weaknesses. Now, with that being said, what Filter does is it actually reduces the damage of super effective moves by 25%. And let me tell you something, that right there begins to add up over time. Now, we take a look at its stats, and my god, holy moly, let me tell you something. We have ourselves no changes with the HP. It still stands at base 126. Generally, when it comes to Mega Evolution, you don't touch the HP stat. The stat of the HP doesn't change. But we take a look at its defense and special defense, both getting a tremendous buff by 50 base points from base 95 for the defense to base 145 and base 98 for the special defense to base 148. This Pokemon right here is going to be ridiculously difficult to take down. Even with an exploitable 4x weakness to fighting, with the ability filter and with its gargantuan boost to its defenses, this Pokemon right here is going to be insanely difficult to take down. We take a look at its offenses. Its attack and special attack get a small buff by 10 base points, being to base 141 apiece in the attack and special attack. But because of this transformation and because of the fact that this Pokemon has gained a lot of bulk all around, not just in terms of stats, but in terms of looks as well, this Pokemon is going to be dropping in speed by quite a bit from base 99 to base 79. So this Pokemon is going to be relatively slower in competitive play, but it trades its speed for a gargantuan boost in its defenses. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is just one idea. How about we take a look at another variation of Mega-Yveltal? And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a more dragon-like Mega Evolution for Yveltal here, and this is just absolutely terrifying here. I mean, this Pokemon is already the bringer of death and destruction, as is in its base form, but just taking a look at its Mega form here with a very, very dragon-like look, with the fact that it has fangs, the fact that it has just an overall bigger and much more muscular look, and larger talons, along with the fact that it has larger plumage and larger spikes. This Pokemon right here is just absolutely terrifying times 10. I mean, wow. That is definitely something that you do not want to have to face off against, especially when it comes to its Mega Evolution. So, this Pokemon, upon Mega Evolving, once again loses its Flying typing and becomes the Dark Dragon typing. Now, this right here obviously is going to make it very exposed to having a 4x weakness to Fairy type Pokemon, but I really don't think this Pokemon gives a rat's ass about all that, especially given the fact that it has the ability Adaptability, which is an ability that boosts the power of stab moves by 50%. So, its stab, being Dark and Dragon, gets benefited and gets boosted by Adaptability from 0.15 to 2 times. So this right here is just going to make this Pokemon an offensive juggernaut. It is just going to be absolutely ridiculous to face off against. And let's take a look now at the stat changes. So, again, should kind of go without saying, the HP doesn't change upon Mega Evolution, but we have ourselves changes to the defense and special defense, both being buffed up to base 115 apiece. And then we take a look at the attack and special attack, both being buffed up as well to base 151 apiece, giving this Pokemon the ability to be either a physical attacker, a special attacker, or even go mixed. And then we get ourselves the speed buff to base 122, which makes this Pokemon have the same speed stat as Greninja, and Greninja is naturally fast as is, so having a speed stat like this, being able to speed creep over Pokemon with the speed stat of base 121 and below is going to be hugely advantageous. Now, I should also mention that this Pokemon gets access to some new moves, that being to the likes of Dragon Dance, Swords Dance, Nasty Plot, Outrage, and Dragon Pulse. Yikes. That is just absolutely terrifying right there. And like I said, even though it's going to have a difficult time with fairy-type Pokemon, given the fact that it's now 4 times weak, well, here's the thing, is that it has ways of combating fairy-type Pokemon, because now, ladies and gentlemen, it gets access to Steel Wing and Iron Head. So ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be a wrap up here for this episode of MegaCrasher Creates a Mega. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, then let me know down below what your opinions are on Mega-Yveltal. And also, ladies and gentlemen, comment down below on the next Pokemon you would like to see me examine and give a Mega Evolution for. So, with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.